Hello and welcome to this ZENworks highlights on ZENworks branding for the user and corporate experience. ZENworks branding policy components enable customization of the ZENworks title icon, font, title image, banner color, theme color, and customized background, either color or image, on managed devices. ZENworks branding, since it is a policy, it can be leveraged across the enterprise, related by device, folder, groups, both policy, workstation groups, department, country. You can personalize each departments with their own logo, look and feel. Also leveraging system requirements. How many devices are mobile out there? Logging into the corporate network and off the corporate network? Well, no more messages or warnings needed to warn the device user that they're not on the corporate network anymore and won't have access to those corporate applications. Just have a different ZENworks branding policy leveraging the ZCM configuration locations with different themes. The ZENworks branding logging will be displayed in the ZMD messages logs when applied. Also, the primary server, you can see the activity in the Zcc log and the services messages log. Let's have a quick walkthrough. Here's our standard Windows 10 system with ZENworks 2017 Update 1 installed. And this has our standard ZAP ZENworks branding. No policy is enabled on this particular device for branding. Let's go ahead and do so in ZCC. Go to Policies and create a new policy. It's for all platforms. It's a general policy, and it's ZENworks End User Branding Policy. We'll call this Digital Airlines Corporate, and we'll select Next. Next, we have the options to change things. Let's go ahead and change the icon. We'll change the image for the banner. We'll go ahead and change the theme color. Primary font color will be black for now. Actually, let's make this a little bluer. Then we're going to customize the background with another image. Let's go ahead and do the sunset and hit Next. Now let's double check, see if we need to make any other modifications. It's really great how they reflected the changes right here in your screen. We'll go ahead and publish this. And this will be for corporate devices that are on the corporate network. So we're going to add device. And we're not going to check the enforce right away. We want to do a refresh so we can show you. So let's go ahead and do a refresh now and see how we branded this particular device. And there we have it. Again, if you wanted to use the system requirements for this particular policy, we can go ahead and add a filter. We can do a configuration location, and we can say anything on the corporate network will get this particular brand, and that's obviously predefined by the location. Or you can do off the network, whatever you have for your different locations. Now if we want to check out the logging, let's open up Explorer. Go to ZENworks Home Logs and Local Store, ZMD Messages. We can go down to the bottom, search up. And you can see the branding registration module. The branding policy registration modules are completed. It's going through its processes on the local box. If we want to view the server logs, we'll go check out the service messages logs. You'll see some brand policies here. Up. So you got your policy handler for branding. Successfully added the XML to the blob, which is importing some of the files into the database. And if we wanted to look at the Zcc log, go to the bottom. You're going to look at brand up. There's your branding policy, your status. And this is all the details of the branding policy. We look here, it's a policy data for the branding policy. So there's a couple of the logs to check out if you're having some issues or want to investigate further into your branding. And that being said, let's go ahead and reopen a browser, go to the documentation. Documentation, ZENworks, update 1. We do a Control F and search for policies. Under configuration management, configuration policies, creating Windows policies, and there's your creating ZENworks branding policies. How to create and all the details about it. As we've discussed, that ZENworks branding allows for administrators to modify the desktop Zap window to a whole new level, allowing corporate branding to be in the forefront. Please refer to the documentation and Cool Solutions for more specifics. This concludes the ZENworks Highlights video on ZENworks branding.